What up? What up? What up? Top of the top. We up. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. We live. We live once again. Live in the morning. Live on the internet. What's up, y'all? That's right. Well, back at it again, y'all. Back at it again. Y'all already know what's up. Y'all waited long enough. Hey, what's up? Intro. 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 What's up? That's right. Everything weird around here. What's up, Danny girl? Everything will be timestamped. Good morning, Sandra D. Good morning. Good morning, Miss Solara. Thank you for everybody that support the channel. Everybody that support the lives in the morning. This AI taking over, y'all. We're going to talk about that again today. Yes, man. There's so much going on right now, man. Whew. But it feels good to be ahead. What's going on? Shot, what's up, 718 Dab? What's up, Dramatic? What's up, Denise? What's up, everybody? What's up, Punches? What up, bro? I see you here early. First day first. Let's go. What up, LA Slim? What's up, OG? All right. Y'all know what's up. Y'all holler at me throughout the show. We're gonna get to pushing. We're gonna keep it moving because we already know what's up. So let's go, man. We're gonna get into the text message. Yeah, we're gonna get into the text message. Tyler Perry is not shaking this one. Nope. If those text messages are proof against him, he's done. He's gonna be paying that money. He can't even show his face, so we already know that part. What's up, A? What's up, Mick? Look, I know your name Mick Mill, but it sounds like Meat Mill, so I'm gonna just call you Mick. What's up, Mick? What's up, y'all? All right, what's up, Gary? What's up, Gary? Shout out to Gary, been in the background, man. I'm just gonna I try to be humble as possible, man. But we've been in this world, people don't believe none, y'all. So you're gonna see, man. People think all this stuff entertainment, but it ain't. That's the part. I'm just loving to see how this playing out. People think this all entertainment and trending topics, but they don't know these are the last topics they ever gonna get like this, and they don't know this shit mean it's over. They don't get it, y'all. Hopefully they do, but if they don't, so what? Life goes on, y'all. So after all this dark, depressing news, because what I say this summer, all you're gonna get is dark, depressing news. You got Yandy and Mandices, you got Tyler Perry, you got Diddy in trouble, you got all this dark news. But if you put it all together like a genius, you'll see all this bad news equals a big zero. If you take all the dark news and put it together, you'll see, damn, where the hell is the talent at? You'll say, where the music at? You're going to say, damn, where the acting at? Everybody's on the internet, y'all. What's up, Shayla? What's up? Good morning, everybody. What's up? What's up, LJ? The chat moving real fast. We got to take off. Trust me on that. So, hold up. Yeah, I'm going to be real. This chat moving so quick, I can't even keep up with it right now. Somebody says I was trying to catch it. Anyway, let's go. So, people still did not get this part yet. Why is 50 Cent the only one in this industry laughing, joking, trolling everybody, just having a ball? Why his deals are working? Why his stuff is playing on TV? Why he got his own channel? 50 Cent is your perfect example of what happens when you stay away from them people. When you stay away from Diddy, you stay away from Tyler Perry, you stay away from all that stuff. That's why 50 having the best time in his life laughing at all their ass. Because people don't get that this is about people who abuse people. See, entertainment was based on entertainment. But see, for your generation, they made it when you started to like the characters. And you started to pick who you like. I got to keep stressing it. Because y'all forgot, 1 minute it was all about music, but then it became something else. It was music, then it was videos growing up. MTV, video music, it was video. Then it went through the last phase was called performing on the internet. That is the world we at now, of them performing on the internet. That's why you don't see no more rap, no more music videos, no more nothing. Everything is acting off the live. I'm saying that for a reason. When you sit back and look who really has work, who really has a career, you're going to see it's not too many. They don't have no career. That's one. For two, 50 didn't abuse nobody. That's what I said. I never been a G Unit fan. I'm going to say the truth. 50 didn't abuse nobody like them. The level they did. Get it? If you pay attention, you will only keep seeing and hearing all this stuff about abuse. 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 How long it been going on? 30 years. What I keep saying, it ain't just Diddy. That's what y'all don't get. When I say who's next, I'm going to say it again. It's nobody going to get a sexual assault charge that I'm going to be surprised of, because it's all about which one they're going to pick today. That's it. Because they all have indulged in the same behavior, just on different levels, doing it with different people. That is it. They all the same. All right? 8 months later, I'm still screaming out, it's all of them. Pick one. Huh? Today is Tyler Perry. Guess who's going to be tomorrow? We don't know. But all you got to know is, you put it all together, you're going to see a pyramid crumbling. You're going to see a group of people that was put way up. Somehow they just going all the way down. And it's all of them. All right? We have given the play of everybody in your face, play by play by play, from the rich to the poor. Huh? I done told you it's over for Diddy, just like I told you it's over for FatJoe and Jadakiss. Huh? It's over for all they ass. That's what it is. Nope. Let's go. So let's go back for those who don't know. When I said months ago, Tyler Perry gonna get his. Him and T.D. Jakes gonna both get theirs. Because as you see, this what Tyler Perry was doing in the church, y'all. Then you just seen what? Glorilla get an award for gospel music. You mean gangsta ass Glorilla? Yeah, ho. And she was at the BET Awards with Tyler Perry. So Glorilla played with gospel music. Tyler Perry played with the church. Looked to me like somebody was getting played and trolled in their face. Now you see why T.D. Jakes don't got no church no more? Now you see why T.D. Jakes had to step down? That's right. It's all of them. But you're going to keep picking and picking and picking and choosing. Meanwhile, everybody left don't have no damn talent. You can't see this shit. Is so sorry. One of the big YouTubers on this shit talking about Mandisi's and Yandy. You mean she talking about a manager? Yes. The game is over with. We're now talking about managers, security guards, escorts. You still didn't get the game yet. You still didn't get us over yet. What's up, Black Samurai? Hey, yo, guess what? Guess who on the sex registry list? Everybody that can't talk about sex content, that's who. All right? Remember I told you that. Everybody's compromised because what they going to do? Nobody talks about abuse. Guess who been abusing everybody? Guess who been the main people participating at trafficking? All of that. Kidnapping. Guess who been doing a lot of that stuff? Because in the industry, you get in a contract and that man got you in a contract, he owned your ass. That was the situation with him to an extent. He didn't want to lose his career. Let's speed it up, y'all. Let's get to the text. Let's go. We up this morning, y'all. Good to see everybody. Let's go. We live. Sometimes I be too live, but we live. I be calm on members only. Let's go. How do they make money? Yo, subscriptions. They make money from the advertising. A lot of money. I love how I feel right now, but I don't like being horny. Testosterone. I think that's Tyler Perry. We got a text message. Him and Diddy talking about what? Horny. Didn't I tell you they were the horny ones? Because they the goats. That's right. They are horny. Why they so horny? Because they bear the mark of the beast. Sex, sex, sex. That's the whole Black Hollywood. Sex, sex, sex. What's all the news you watching right now? Sex, sex abuse, sex marriages breaking up, sex, sex, sex. The secret is, without no sex talk, it ain't no black entertainment. You ain't noticed that yet? They're all sexual deviants. Let's go, y'all. One more time. What Tyler Perry say? I love how I feel right now, but I don't like being horny. Testosterone. Why? You guys became super perverts, going to that gym, taking all that protein, all that creatine, and be horny as hell. That's right. Check it out. Oh, yeah? From the doctor. But it's making, hold up, but it's making me feel, hold up, let me see, because they got that shit grainy. He said it's making you feel better. I feel so good, but I don't like being horny. I feel sorry for the first person that flirts with me. Oh, shit. Oh, so the man laughed it off. You don't even understand what Tyler Perry horny. I'm going to ask you again. How are rich people? Thank you very much. Thank you. I wasn't looking, y'all. Thank you, Bird. Thank you, Bird. Hey, look, I'm going to ask y'all again, man. Y'all don't get it, do y'all? How are you a celebrity and you're a horny pervert, y'all? How? If I'm rich, you mean to tell me Tyler Perry is a billionaire, but he's texting on some low-level talk, texting a man about he horny. What is it with these rich people that's horny? That's what I don't get. See, I tell you, man, they all exposing themselves. That's why they don't have wives. Because the truth is this, man. Didn't I tell you the older they get, the more horny they get? When you're horny and you're living a double life and you ain't got no sex on deck, you got to always be sneaky. But the more you sneaky, the more you're going to be freaky. That's right. The more you sneaky, the more you're going to be freaky. This is what I said. People that are outright swingers, they're not perverts. People that are outright married rainbow couples that love each other, they're not freaky like these people. See, it's the ones in the closet that are so freaky. That's what y'all don't get. How is a billionaire thirsty? How did a billionaire get caught in a thirst trap? That's the question. Because I'm going to tell you straight up. I mean, y'all, if I'm rich, I'm not even texting nobody, period. It's either I rock with you or I don't. If I rock with you, pull up. If I deal with you, come to the crib, it's not going to be no freaky texting because I'm already going to have who I deal with. But it shows you are getting a pattern of their freaky behavior. What part you don't get? How many times you done seen them getting caught doing freaky stuff? They done did more freaky stuff than anything positive they did. Get it? They have got caught in more freaky scandals than they have given black people turkeys for Thanksgiving. Yes, they have. All right? Pick one. Pick one. No. All this humiliate all y'all. Remember? Black excellence. Then they keep screaming that out their mouth. Now it's called black failure, y'all. That's it. Y'all was supposed to been turn y'all back on them. Now you're going to get embarrassed, Grandma. Guess what, Grandma? You love them Tyler Perry movies. But guess what, Granny? Smokey Robinson in trouble too. Because they say all y'all generations freaky. All y'all generations are weirdos now. That's it. I'm not playing with y'all. This is a pervert. Let's look at the pervert again, y'all. Look what Tyler Perry said. I feel so good, but I don't like being horny. I feel sorry for the first person that flirts with me. The man said he had to fake him out. He was trying to, you're actually looking at the text of Tyler Perry trying to get him to the crib. That's what you're looking at. Tyler Perry trying to put it in on that man, allegedly. So as you see, he said he don't like being horny. Diddy said the same thing. So I just said it the other day. I said, man, I look at these dudes as the type, whenever they horny, they just look at who they going to get next. All right? A horny, fruity man in the church acting like a preacher. Like I said, this fool was in a church acting like a preacher. Everybody around the world, do you see how they make jokes of black people? Do you see how they troll black people? Do you see how they make an ass of black people in public? Then they get caught talking to men on the side? But you know about that from Bishop Eddie Long. You always knew that. Y'all know when it's all said and done, somehow all your leaders going to be in some scandal. That's right, because they freaky. Freaky, freaky, freaky. That's right. What up, y'all? What's up? That's right. That's right. That's where we at right now. That's who running this show. Understand that part. Hey, you better stick. Everybody better stick to their faith. The devil been in the church. Where y'all been at? The devil been in the church. They been swamped the church. Took over that shit. They been swamped the church, y'all. Everything a lot of y'all seeing is 10 years old, family. This stuff been going on. It's just being unveiled to y'all. This been going on, I know, since 2011 beyond. Yeah, it ain't never stopped since Eddie Long. Nope, it was just being covered up because it's a reason why all this stuff been co-signed. All right? So being that everybody made their money, now you're going to look at the end of them losing their money. Let's go. Tyler Perry sued for sexual assault. Oval actor claims Years of harassment. Years. He wanted that man bad. Years of harassment. Here's the text. Wow, Tyler Perry. Well, you that stupid. Told you, I noticed one thing, man. You can have a lot of money, but if you ain't got a certain mindset, you're going to still be stupid. It's already proven, y'all. I finally get to see that these so-called black people in Hollywood are supposed to be so smart and so rich, but I've been able to see how dumb they really are. They've been doing the dumbest shit ever. That's why they're exposed. It's that simple, y'all. Thank you, Bird. Thank you. Sorry, y'all. All your entertainment is dying. So everybody around the world is laughing at this. Everybody in the world is cashing out off this. Guess who's the joke? Guess who made him rich? No, you can't escape Tyler Perry. You the one that made him rich. You the one love his movies. Don't try to run with Tyler Perry now. You watch all Meeting the Browns. You watch all his whack-ass shit, have against the have-nots. Y'all got his shit on y'all fucking apps right now. That's what y'all get. This for all y'all. That's right. All y'all. All y'all were tricked to follow fake-ass leaders. That's right. Let's go. Derek Dixon filed a lawsuit against Perry and the docs. He claims he and the director met at an event back in 2019. In Derek's words, Tyler picked him out of the crowd and asked for his phone number, suggesting he might have a role for him. I get to prove it again. Now, I've been saying that, what? When the executive like you, when that rich man like you, you gonna be a star. Here's the proof, all right? Here we go. Showing you, stars are made. Hopefully I get that through your head today too. Stars are made. No, everybody you see on a certain level was handpicked. I don't care if it's from Hollywood to YouTube. That's right. Handpicked, selected, and they work for somebody, and that's how it go. It was never no such thing as you becoming a star. No, you're only going to be a star when somebody of a high place likes you or needs you for a favor or needs you to do something. Huh? This is the Hollywood procedure in your face. All right? You don't make it off talent, you get abused first. Huh? For you to get that role, Tyler got a skin on your face. That's how it works. That's right. So let's go. Right here in your face. In Derek's word, Tyler picked him out of the crowd. Now just understand these perverts, they do that wherever they go. If they like you, they want you, they buy your ass. Wherever they go. Just think about these fools had schools in Africa. But you don't know what happened in Africa. All right? He around schools, they doing all this stuff, talking that black talk. Meanwhile, you see no production. All of them been accused of touching on, you know who. They've been accused of touching on minors. They've been accused of abusing women sexually, groping women, groping men, threatening blackball, getting them kicked out of here, lowballing them, not paying them wages, not giving them publishing, no royalties, no rights, no nothing. Use them up, send them on the way. That's what they do. That's what they do. So if you don't believe me, it's very simple, y'all. Let's expose Tyler Perry because you judge a man by his works. All right, y'all. So simple. Tyler Perry been around for how many years? What's his biggest gimmick, his biggest movie, his biggest thing, period? And if he don't do that, he ain't gonna make a penny. Madea. He was dressing up like a woman. That's what got him rich. Now, this is the question. Who else did Tyler Perry make rich under him? That's the question. And if you can't tell me who he made rich under him, I'm going to assume he did a lot of abusing. Yup. Because signs of an abuser, they would never help nobody. Signs of an abuser, they would never raise nobody up. See that? Did he? Did he raise anybody up? No. Did Jay-Z raise anybody up? No. All right? You will know an abuser because they don't pick your hand up. They don't hold your hand to pick you up. They use their hands for dirt because they ain't no good in them. That's why the mark of the beast will be on their head and in their hands. Everything they think will be perverted and wicked, and everything they do will be perverted and wicked because they ain't no good in them. So if that's the case, why were these demons in the church putting curses on their ass? All right? This is why T.D. Jakes' ass had to step down in Dallas. Guess who run Dallas now? A man by the name of Elon and Jerry Jones. That's who run Dallas. T.D. Jakes, get your black ass out of here in your whack ass black church. All right? You idiots do more dancing and screaming and reading scripture. Fake ass. Get y'all fake ass out of here. Huh? They don't want to go to no real Catholic church. They got to be strict. They got to be disciplined, y'all. They don't want to go to them other churches. Nope. They like to go to them churches and say, come as you are. You see what come as you are mean? That's what they mean. Come as you are, do what you want, play around in the church. Come as you are. I come to have fun. Okay, come to the church. Let's do. Acting in church, y'all. Well, when I saw that picture, I said, don't worry, Tyler Perry gonna get his. I said, Tyler Perry gonna get his. I said, Tyler Perry gonna get his for playing around. He know. When he was young, he would never did no shit like that. He was disrespecting grandmothers all across the map that's dead in the ground that love their church, because that's when church was real. Newsflash, church became fake about 2009. Yeah, church became fake once the Antichrist came around. I'll say that. All right? Why do you think some of y'all so lonely, so desperate, so messed up? You don't know what's going on. You got all this anger, but you don't know what's going on. Let's go. What's going on, man? It's over with. Abuse, y'all. Abuse. Too much abuse. So, in January 2020, Derek says Tyler invited him to his Atlanta home, and he accepted, hoping to build a friendship that will lead to more acting gigs. But according to the suit, while there, Derek drank too much. And ended up sleeping in the guest room. In the docs obtained by TMZ, Derek claims Tyler got into the bed with him and started touching his thighs. Oh my God. What's up with these men and these thighs? We done heard so many stories about thighs. I don't eat chicken thighs. Hell no. They always talk about thighs. But what happened? On the internet, on Instagram, you started seeing a lot of videos of men working out their thighs. And you guys were on Instagram scrolling your ass off. There was a thigh movement. You started seeing men get their thighs tatted. You started seeing men put baby oil on their thighs. It was a thigh movement. That's right. Tyler Perry was in a fetal position rubbing that man's thighs. What the hell is going on? Tyler Perry, you ain't coming back from this one. Oh my God. He took all their money, y'all. They looked up to Tyler Perry for guidance and leadership. A man that rub on thighs at night. He got all that money. What's wrong with these people? They stupid. You mean to tell me they can't get prostitutes, escorts? He can't get exotic men from all over the world. What is wrong with them? You're watching it. You're watching. You seeing what it is, y'all. All they know is use their power to get what they want. And when it don't work, you're looking at it now. Because he's not in a position to blackball this man. See? But when you're able to be blackmailed and blackballed, Tyler Perry, he ruined a lot of careers. That's your proof. You see Tyler Perry get them actors when they washed up. Every black man that was accused of being gay, Tyler Perry made sure he got his hands on them. That's right. He gonna lowball their ass too. Thank you very much, Bird. Thank you very much. That's right. Check out the video. What I say? Hey, no more grandmas, man. I know that the slogan is they slayed grandma. They unalive grandma. Did that video last year. Tyler Perry, all of them was in on putting grandma on the ground. That's right. Y'all ain't got no grandmother? Guess what? We gonna ruin the last image you got of grandmother. So the new generation, guess what? They don't even know what a grandmother is. The real generation, the new generation, they don't even know what a grandmother is. No, their grandmother go to clubs, smoke blunts, and eat out of microwave. That's their grandma. Their grandma deal with Uber Eats. No, that's why y'all weirdos. Your grandmother never made you a meal. Yeah, huh? If I ask you, what's your favorite dishes your grandmother made? Some of y'all can't say that. I'm not trying to be funny, y'all, but I'm just trying to show you. A lot of y'all are different people now. A lot of y'all became weirdos. A lot of y'all are so far off in life. You didn't realize you ain't had no real grandma. See, it's our grandmothers that put the little bit of sense in our head we got right now. That's right. Your grandmother was the one that made you don't want to be no damn failure. Because she going to say, put them pants up. Girl, put a skirt on. What you wearing that? Where you going at with that? See? That's right. Also, when your whack-ass parents fuck up, grandma going to make sure you straight. Grandma pop at the crib and see, what's going on in this house? Y'all ain't got no food? Y'all ain't feeding these kids? That's what grandma going to say. See, bro, now y'all wake up starving, hungry. You been hungry for a decade because you ain't had no grandma. They killed grandma, bro. That's right. Don't you know there's a lot of homeless people now for a reason? It's a lot of homeless people because they ain't no more grandmas. Put grandma around, no such thing as homeless. Grandma house packed 20 people. Hey, you go sleep in the shed, all that. It don't matter. Grandma. No, they slayed grandma. So you ain't got no grandma. Get it? It's different now. Only the grandmothers that's keeping it going that know how they were raised. Other than that, you see that man with that axe? He killed grandma, y'all. That's right. Him and all of them. Him, Ricky Smiley, mainly was Tyler Perry. He put grandma in jail. Yeah, he had grandma being a shooter. You ain't never in your life seen no grandma being a shooter. Now he getting his ass shot. Let's go, y'all. Let's read the freaky text. These are the texts. The freaky text. These are the texts. The freaky text from Tyler. Hey, let's go. Let's go. Let's look at this shit one more time, y'all. Hey, ladies, you have never in your life had a man tell you this. I don't care who you are. You ain't never had a man talk to you like this. Look at this. Look at this pervert, y'all. He trying to get that man to the house, trying to finesse. Well, you know they make money advertising. You talking about stripper talk? Let's go. I feel so good. But I don't like being horny. I feel sorry for the first person that flirts with me. You don't even understand. Tyler Perry said he gonna tear somebody's ass up. Can you imagine Tyler Perry tearing somebody's ass up, man? Stop it, bro. Stop it, Tyler. A fucking weirdo. Y'all accepted a grown-ass man with a granny wig, a face full of makeup. Tyler Perry taught the whole world how to dress up, y'all. He the one made it cool. He breeded this shit. It was him. No, it was him, y'all. Stop it. I'm not knocking nobody. I'm going to keep it real. No, I'm just going to keep it real. A lot of them wasn't born like that. Let me show you a fake fruity man. That's Tyler. If he was a real fruity man, he have a lover. Where's love at, y'all? But see, when you black and you got to be in the closet and you got to keep lying to black people, telling about you straight, you straight, you straight, you got to sneak around. See, the real people, they don't got to sneak around. They got their lover. They're not considered to be perverts. See that? The real people that's with that life, they ain't got to be perverts. See, your people got to be perverts. Know why? Your people been playing a dirty game for damn near over 50 years. You know what it's called? Hide your sexuality and lie to the day you die. Can't let them blacks find out what we really do. That been going on over 50 years. But guess what? They're the same people that been ruining your church. They're the same people that have been ruining your family. So when your family had all these problems of people getting touched on, just know it started way back when. That's right. It was something that was started. It was never natural. Just know that. Just know that. Just know that. You ain't seeing this pattern of some people, the older they just get super horny. You ain't noticed that yet? No, y'all. But I broke down and proved to y'all this whole psychological effects of these people. It was put on them. They were taught, everybody is taught to be a sexual deviant from young through subliminal messages. Just that a lot of y'all don't know that. And when you get older, if you don't have no self-control, you're going to be a freak like Tyler, Diddy, and the rest of them, no matter how much money you got. So as you see, right, all this money, no discipline. Y'all, and look, y'all, people didn't know that. They didn't know that sex was a weakness. They didn't know sex could take you out. They didn't know that, y'all. They didn't know that sex was warfare. Nope, they didn't know that. They didn't know that. Huh? They didn't know discipline wins it all. They didn't know, 9 times out of 10, that sex gonna get you in trouble. Whether it's unplanned pregnancy, a disease, 9 times out of 10, sex is only good when you're consistent with one person for real. Anytime other than that, you taking a chance. That's life. So, how am I a billionaire, but I ain't got no girlfriends? Huh? If I'm a billionaire, if I was into men like Tyler, I would make sure I got my friends. I would have company. I would have people that, I can be comfortable with. No, these guys have perverted, escort, prostitution, trick, sneaking, and DM behavior. The thing is, you taught your kids to look up to Tyler Perry. That's right. So now you see what I said when I said the last day, they making it where all y'all going to be in like, they teaching kids how to be podcasters right now. No, Tyler Perry and Diddy, Wendy Williams, big media. The way it's set up, I'm trying to give y'all an explanation. All of y'all are nothing but a joke, a sideshow. Y'all all will live in entertainment now. Entertainment is y'all world. Y'all are, see, it's no movies, it's no videos, it's nothing else. Y'all are the entertainment. Y'all life, y'all heroes. Y'all are not entertainment for the rest of the world, y'all. I'm going to show you. We're going to get into it. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Let's go. We up. All right. So, Tyler Perry was just talking junk at the BET Awards. Tyler Perry sued for sexual assault. Oval actor claims years of harassment. Years. So that means he wanted that man BUNS very bad. Yes, he did. He was lusting his butt off. Let's go. Then in January 2020, Derek says Tyler invited him to the home. And he said he fell asleep. Let's check it out. But according to the suit, while there, Derek drank too much and ended up sleeping in the guest room. In the docs obtained by TMZ, Derek claims Tyler got into the bed with him and started touching his thighs. And although he rejected, he rejected the advance that night, he claims Tyler remained interested. Wow, Tyler, you's a filthy man, bro. You're rich, Tyler. How hard would it just been for you to ask that man? All you had to do was ask him. If he said no, all right then. Damn, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? There you have it, man. These guys are serial thigh rubbers. That's right. But a man came on the internet and gave you a full lesson at rubbing Vaseline on thighs. That's right. I had no clue thighs were the focus. I didn't know that. Damn. Anyway, let's go. Oh, man. Derek says he feared for his career. All right. Blackmail. Tyler Perry. Derek says he feared his career would be derailed if he flatly rejected Tyler. So instead, he told him he just wasn't the sexual type. But he was always terrified he'd lose his job if he complained of sexual harassment. That is the torture, y'all. Y'all don't really get the most part of the abuse, y'all, is mental abuse. That's the abuse. Some people, right, in life, you've been abused so much, you don't even know what abuse is. So the reason why sexual abuse is abuse, because say you go to work and your boss just grope your ass. Every day you go to work, you got to see that boss, and that's torture. That's abuse. You didn't want to see his face. But that's what they do, y'all. Because now you're scared you might lose your job. You're being tortured. Then you don't know what they're going to do next. They're all hornballs, y'all. Horny, 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 horny. That's right. Horny. But I've never seen so much people with money have problems with getting coochie and getting what they like. I've never seen rich people, they can't. What's up, Queen of Detroit? I've never seen so many rich people, they can't get hamburgers or hot dogs when they want it. What part of the shit is that? So you mean to tell me them rich people, they just like people that come to the cookout and want to take shit and put it in the car and just take shit? That's them. That's right. They like to take shit, y'all. Y'all know that. It's people that come to the cookout just to take your food. Y'all know that. It's some people, they just takers. They're not givers. I'm going to ask you again, who did Tyler Perry make rich? Let's say I'm $3 billion up. I'm supposed to have somebody next to me, under me, somebody, family, somebody that's at least close, not even close. At least somebody I made $100 million there. Fuck it. I made them $100 million there. Somebody. They didn't do that, y'all. Also, I'm going to tell y'all again today, we still have no proof about the money they claim they got, y'all. Because I know they started inflating numbers. They started inflating bank account. They started playing with numbers on this internet because they knew people would believe that stuff. They created if Tyler Perry was not stamped by Oprah, if they did not say he was rich, this would have never happened. This the same bum ass mother that was sleeping in cars doing whack ass plays, but his audience was the church. His audience was the black church, and when it was said and done, he took that black church and flipped their ass. He flipped that black church so much, he started playing in their face. That's right. Lord. See him? There you go. That's what I told y'all. You better get with that book. Church is a joke. It's a joke. I don't see no scripture. I don't see no talking. Huh? And look behind Tyler Perry's head. Look way in the back, that black man laughing and smiling. You gonna see it, man. They all been playing black people, man. Putting on stunts, fronting, dragging their ass, not doing nothing for them. You mean to tell me they out here struggling and them fools ain't put together nothing? Nothing. Let's look at this. It's deeper than what people looking at. Because Tyler Perry and T.D. Jakes, they was going to build a compound. What I say? They smart. They trying to build a compound because you're going to go there, you're going to be in prison. That's right, because you ain't looking at. They make all them people be members. And sometimes they be finessing them older people out their house. Y'all don't know about them churches in the community. That's why y'all been asleep. Y'all don't know how a lot of these churches been finessing the elders, the grandmothers, all of that to get them deeds before they die. Get their property. A lot of that been going on, y'all. That's why I say, man, you have no clue what took place this last 10 to 15 years, y'all. It's a reason why everything is upside down and different. What's up, Sister T? It's a reason for that. What's up, QBD? Now, come on, y'all. What's up? Now, you know, we was young. We ain't never played with nothing like this. And on top of that, if I was young, I don't care how bad I was, I still knew better than that. Because I'm going to keep saying it's certain things we knew better than. No matter how bad we was, it's certain stuff we knew not to do. See? But they didn't do that. So guess what? I was always told, hey, it's always good to have insurance. You don't know what happened when you die. So guess what? I'm a bank on insurance. So I don't play with religion. I don't play with religion. You won't be on the earth trying to decide if heaven or hell real. I don't know. You don't know. But I'm going to have some insurance. So I don't play like that. All right? I know what happened to Tyler Perry. I already know what's going to happen to him. Because when you of a caliber of him, this is the most embarrassing thing he ever dealt with in his life. Shame. Shame, Tyler Perry. What Tyler Perry say, y'all? Let's look at the freaky text. The freaky text from the 50-year-old. When they get in their 50s, somehow they get freaky as hell. Because they want that young meat. They want that young meat, y'all. Let's go. Old men don't like old men. Let's get it. I feel so good, but I don't like being horny. I feel sorry for the first person that flirt with me. He laughed it off. You don't even understand. I'm horny. He backed it up. How we know that? He slid in that man's room that night. He slid in that man's room. He's a pervert. That's right. Tyler Perry, we assume Harpo put a strap on and destroyed your ass. That's right. Harpo beat your ass up. That's why you're a pervert, bro. No, Tyler, you try to fake like you're married. Can you believe this nasty bastard actually had a child? These nasty bastards been spreading their seed, y'all. Tyler Perry been spreading his seed. That's why they got to take Viagra. They only got to take Viagra because they all zesty. They can't get up naturally with a woman. Y'all didn't get it yet. They need the Viagra when it's time for the woman. Y'all didn't get it yet. When y'all kept talking about all these men taking Viagra. But you ain't get all these men taking Viagra before their time. 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s. No, they take that Viagra for the woman because they're not into no woman like that. That's Tyler Perry. Now, how did this bastard have a baby? Then on top of that, y'all been giving birth to weird babies. That baby was born off Viagra. Y'all birthing babies off Viagra. That's worse than cocaine, fool. That's worse than alcohol. I'm telling you, it's some weird people in this country, and they ass got to get out of here. Tyler Perry, your turn next. Let's go. See that? You are now witnessing the thirst for man buns. What else is T.D. Jakes accused of? Trying to get man buns in his church? Huh? Why are all of them accused of man buns? Because you still didn't get it. The whole concept of the Diddy trial is Black Hollywood is pink. Black Hollywood love Nathan hot dogs. That is the whole Diddy trial scenario. It's all of them, and we just getting started. Y'all didn't get it yet. 1,000 bottles of baby oil. One for Tyler Perry, one for T.D. Jakes. Where you at, Steve Harvey? Are you next, Steve Harvey? Diddy was around you and Laurie. Uh-oh. No, y'all. The revelation of the Diddy trial is the whole Black Hollywood like New York hot sausages. That's what it is. That's what it is. Every scandal you see will be about hot sausages. Every single one. That's what it's going to be, or that, or either that, or what? Minor. One of the three. No, it's out the closet, y'all. The baby oil was for the men of Hollywood. You still didn't get it yet. All right there. Either they was down with Diddy, been to the freak-off mansion. It ain't about no damn Diddy. It's about what all of them do. Because when you get them millions from them people, when you call yourself a major celebrity, you're going to get in line like Little Richard. You're going to get with the Hollywood procedure that been started over 50 years ago, and you're going to get wipe down with that baby oil. That's all they ask. Will Smith, Quincy Jones, all of them. Let's go. We just getting started. We'll be back to that. P.Diddy judge threatens attorney after court transcript seemingly leaked despite gag order. So you see the shenanigans already. Jurors getting kicked out. Transcripts leaked. Uh-oh. Every day, every week, it switches. Are you seeing the shenanigans now? Something major happened in court. Did you hear about that? We're going to talk about it. Yeah, we ain't, let's go back. We ain't there yet. Let's go. Because this shit had me laughing yesterday. You mean to tell me these guys, TDJ's going to Diddy parties, Ciroc Boy, Tyler Perry acting like a preacher. Let's go, y'all. This shit funny. What Tyler Perry said, I feel so good, but I'm horny. Let's go. Tyler Perry is a serial thigh rubber. All right, that's what they are, man. They think they slick. They think they won't get sexual assault charge because he didn't touch your private part. See? He tried to rub his thigh so he couldn't get in trouble. Stop it, Tyler. Disgusting ass nigga. Look. He says he pushed Tyler away, and that was the end of the alleged incident. Oh, my God. Let me go back to this, man. Tyler invited him in 2020 to his house in Atlanta, and things allegedly took a dark turn. Derek claims Perry greeted him warmly, but quickly started a sexually charged conversation, like asking him if he likes it rough in bed. And then he grabbed Derek by the throat while saying, "Look how excited you got." What the hell is going on, man? He grabbed Derek by the throat while saying, "Look how excited you just got." He says he pushed Tyler away, and that was the end of that alleged incident. The lawsuit includes years of text messages allegedly sent between both men. Most of the ones Tyler allegedly sent are sexually charged. For instance, one reads, "No straight man will be going on walks with you or cooking dinner for you unless they wanted to F you. I would F you." Goddamn, Tyler Perry. This is the most graphic stuff I've ever seen. TMZ, you should have gave me a heads up for this. I'm reading man-on-man porn, man. That's what this is. This is a Terry Woods freaky book, man. It's embarrassing, y'all. This is a black humiliation. Who that? Anybody that watch Tyler Perry movies? Guess what? All right, check it out. Now I want to know. Now I want to see who got that. Remember I was talking that shit about Tyler Perry before? Talk that shit now. How many of y'all still watching that Tyler Perry shit on Netflix? That's right. How many of y'all still watch? What's that new series he just dropped, y'all? Huh? You mean to tell me Tyler Perry's the one that made them pay for Netflix subscriptions? Yup. Even though I said their career over with, everybody on Netflix, they're already dead already. Huh? Let's go, y'all. Tyler Perry, the most perverted one of all perverts. This man, he go more aggressive than straight people. All right? Let's look at this shit. Derek also notes his character. Dale was written as a gay guy, homeless, and desperate store clerk who had to sleep with other characters for a place to stay. Is that a Tyler Perry movie? He claims that's exactly what Tyler told him he was looking for in a real-life sexual partner, someone who would be loyal and dependent upon Tyler. All right, so let's go back to this. All right, check it out. Shortly thereafter, Derek says he landed the role of Dale in The Oval. Great for his career, but he claimed it was around this time that Tyler also started firing off sexually suggestive texts, including asking what Drew's sexual preferences were and telling him he had sex with men. Tyler, that man knew. They didn't tell nobody that. Tyler, you only kept lying to the black grannies. All right, you just kept lying to black women. Tyler Perry, nobody else believed you, bro. All right, so being that everybody kept turning their head, Now everybody got to deal with this embarrassment. That's what's going to happen. All right? These are the tales, the freaky tales. These are the tales, the freaky tales of Tyler. Hey, who next? Black Hollywood is freaks. They goats, y'all. They goats. All they know is humping on shit and being horny. Don't that goat got horns on it? Don't they bow down to that goat? Look at that rock and roll symbol. You thought it was the Baphomet. No, dummy, that's Tyler Perry. That's Diddy. They all freaks. They goats, and they gonna hump on your ass. How you know that? That man was asleep. That goat got under the covers. That goat got under the covers, man. Derek says Tyler snuck into his room like the boogeyman and humped on him. Derek says Tyler invited him to his Atlanta home, and he accepted, hoping to build a friendship that would lead to more acting gigs. But according to the suit, Derek drank too much and ended up sleeping in the guest room. In the documents obtained by another branch of the government known as TMZ, Tyler got into the bed with him and started touching his thighs. And although he rejected his advance that night, he claimed Tyler remained interested. Tyler wanted that ass bad. See that? You still didn't get it, right? You always keep hearing this rubbing, but you still ain't put it with the baby oil. You still did not figure out what was Diddy doing with this Astroglide, ropes, heels, and pumps, because Diddy was making young rappers be Medea. Diddy also plowed Medea, allegedly. Let's go. No, man. You got the proof, man. That's it. All right, we're going to get back into this freaky man. This man is freaky, y'all. Look. He said, I'll tear your ass up right now. You just don't know. All right, so let's just get into it, man. I can't believe it. Who up? Top of the top, man. What's up, Sandra Love? Separating the sheep from the goats. That's right. The goats been abusing the sheep. That's what they've been doing. It's the reason why y'all sheep. Y'all sleep. The sheep been a victim of the goat. Huh? Look at the goat. Look at the goat around them lambs, man. Look at the goat around merry little lambs. That's right. Y'all thought it was just fairy tale. Y'all thought it was just talk, huh? No, that's the goat doing work on merry little lamb. They gonna screw all the lambs. They gonna screw all them little sheep. They gonna get all their ass. That's right. That's what they've been doing, y'all. Anywhere the sheep go, the goat right there. Anywhere the sheep go, they're right there. They on YouTube. They everywhere. Everywhere sheep at, here they come, y'all. You just didn't know them goats be watching y'all ass. Matter of fact, y'all be watching goats. Yes, y'all do. Let's go. He who bears the mark of the beast is the goat. That's who. Let's get it. Now, let's go back to this black entertainment. Once again, I'm going to prove to y'all about this black media. When I say black media, over is not my opinion. Now, I went into this whole thing with YouTube yesterday to show y'all how it is professional platforms taking over. They no longer need low-level people. This is why you're going to see low-level people start to get pushed out, and your money going to start shrinking, because as this black news is destroyed, the culture being destroyed. But now I'm going to show you the part of, like I said yesterday, everybody is getting paid off this way more than anybody else. You name anybody that been on YouTube, anybody that been in social media, you're now going to see that these companies and corporations have started a takeover. And the plan is for them to take over and everybody else to be dispersed. All right? So we're going to get into it. What's up, Black the Free Thinker? What's up? He should have kept his hands to himself and his mouth closed at the BET Awards. Now he's Burger King. That's right. He's finished. Flaming. Flame broiled. Now let's go to this. Boom. Let's go. Y'all see this, right? I want to show y'all how these people didn't even have YouTube channels. But once YouTube became monetized, I kept telling y'all how these corporations are greedy, y'all. You see these people? They on smart TVs. They have applications, meaning they got their own channel, but they still got YouTube channels. So I wanted to show y'all this thirst and this takeover. So check it out. And I also want to show you how the algorithm control. Now, see this video? They dropped this video in 6 hours, 116,000 views. All right? Channels coming out of nowhere. See that? Kempire, 9 hours, 57,000 views. Now, I did the same video, 9 hours. I did it before both of them. Look at my shit, 5,300. See that? That's to show you. I might have been on YouTube before them. I might have talked about the shit before them. It don't matter. It's control. Negro, you would never do 100,000 a day. That's how it is. But before, a lot of y'all know, it could have been a hot topic. If you get on it first, you might get 20,000. No, it's control. See, people come out of nowhere, and this is what they do. So I'm just showing you how. When I said a lot of y'all been on this shit your whole life, y'all been doing a whole lot, but now it's a takeover. Because when they getting 100,000 views in 6 hours, and those real views, that's what time it is, y'all. Let me show y'all something else. When I said it's a lot of fake pages, it's a lot of fake people coming here to take over, let me give you some more proof. Huh? This a new lady out of nowhere. Attorney Simone girl. And no proof they're attorneys at all. Going live from diddytrial. I'm not knocking or nothing, but I want you to see her views. See that Tasha K? See that the rest of y'all? You see why Tasha K got to talk about man DC's and Yandy? That's right. But I'm going to show you something. Other people are covering this, and other people are establishing themselves on YouTube. And this is what's going to make the people you used to know disappear. All right? Because people that's new. See, you've been on this shit a long time. They coming out of nowhere getting top views. Now, let me show you the AI robots. Boom. Now, remember when I said they letting AI and people steal content on purpose to crash your channel? Well, I woke up this morning, I saw a live of somebody bootlegging Tasha K. Because I'm telling you what they're doing. This their way of destroying this shit. This was an AI video. I've never seen a live AI video. I'm talking about a live. I'm talking about you click on the shit, it's a robot. Man, DC's and Yandy, they have broken up. According to Tasha K, robots. But she don't know this how they steal your traffic. This is how they crash your channel. So when I was telling you, the bigger they are, man, they might got 100 people tapping into their channel. This was going on, y'all. And when I tell you, it's not going to stop. It's not going to stop. You see how many people watching? 15 watching. It's a fake-ass page. But it's ran by AI. And it's designed to crash our shit. This right here, another AI video. So I'm showing you. Tasha K working her ass off. But guess what? They bootlegging her shit. And she's under AI attack. This is an AI video. Robot. Jacking. This is how they steal your views. This is how they steal your traffic, guys. That's why I keep telling you. You're going to be subscribed to Tasha K, but you're going to see all this shit on your timeline. Nope. They over flooding. See, only people that know internet know what I'm talking about. They are oversaturating black entertainment. See, they know only topics y'all got, y'all all going to talk about the same thing. Then on top of that, we're bootlegging all y'all shit. We're flipping the algorithm on y'all. It's also designed where the more perverted your content is, the more nasty your content is, you ain't going to get nowhere. That's why y'all only going to have what? Dirty topics. Because the algorithm set up for your channel. If your channel based on dirt, it ain't going to go nowhere neither. Meaning, you see this channel? A real long crime channel. It's not a channel where they talk about nasty shit all the time, or it's always going to be in a professional criminal law element. So people don't know the algorithm of your channel going to go against you now. See, you see her channel, this new lady coming to take Tasha K in them spot. So you're going to see she's going down to the court, but she's trying to make it professional, and then she got a little help, so she got a team. But I'm trying to show you that this is some of the new media that's going on. Meaning, if your channel is anybody channel based in hip hop, gossip, tea, all that, it's not about that. It's about your channel is already registered in YouTube under a certain algorithm. See, you made hundreds of certain videos. That's your algorithm now. That's where you're at. So you can even try to do a lot, but you're in this one algorithm now. That's where they made it where you literally got to start over if you want a new algorithm. You have to delete everything on your channel. Because if your shit was based on filth, you're going to stay in the filth section. If your shit based on gossip, you're going to be with that old gossip shit, but your channel ain't going to go forward. I'm telling you, it's designed where you won't get no new followers. So look, these are the people in place to take Tasha K's spot. Now, this is what I'm going to show you how it works. You got people to steal the views, do the work. Then you got people to bootleg the content. Meaning, I caught 2 lives bootlegging her shit. But I don't even know how many else it is. I don't know. I don't even know what it is because it's just a robot. No, y'all, I know what they're doing. The fact is, as of now, all this media control. The last of the last you got is control. And all you're going to see is this pattern of everybody somehow talking about the same exact thing. Yup. It's like that on purpose. So let's go. I'm just showing you, right? These are the people that's establishing themselves. People been on here forever. No, people are established. When I said everybody eating off this Diddy shit, Tasha K got to talk about Mendices and Yandy. She ain't talking about this Diddy stuff. Other people talking about it. That's why they're going to steal their spot. Remember I told you that. When I said it's designed, when anybody stay away from this Diddy shit, going to crash anyway. Because when the Diddy trial is over with, everybody's credibility will be down the toilet. Everybody's credibility going to be exposed. See, this is how it works. She going to be respected at the Diddy trial. Why? Hey, I like her. You know, she gave the whole breakdown. She gave us everything. You know, I really like her. She's cool, man. She gave us the whole detail. She got new fans, new subscribers, whole new movement. That's how it works. Then the people that like her, they say, damn, you know what? Damn, Tasha K didn't talk about this the whole time for real. And you know, she didn't talk about it like that. That's how they all going to be exposed. Cameron interviewing everybody. No, I'm showing you the branding of new people on YouTube as well. All of this Diddy shit. All of this black failure. See, you're going to see these new people didn't come out till black started failing. See, when y'all started failing, when y'all started going against each other, destroying each other, getting exposed, now everybody's coming to take y'all spot because our job is to get it hot. That's what they use me for. They use me to come on YouTube, get it hot on YouTube, Negro, and then what they do, they steal my traffic. That's how it works. All y'all gonna get it hot. We use all y'all blacks to get it popping. Now we coming to take this shit back. That's how it's gonna work. That's how it's gonna be. All right? This a fake page. I've never seen AI videos doing lives. Here you go. You got fake lives and you got new people out of nowhere taking spots. All right? So I'm just showing you it's about numbers, right? So let me show you these numbers just to give you clarity. Now, y'all been subscribed to big YouTubers. You know how long it takes them to get to 100,000. You got people just started their case since May. Since the Diddy trial started, they just started this shit, averaging 100,000 plus in a day. See? This is what I'm showing all y'all that thought y'all were going to be stars and you want all this clout on the internet. I'm just showing you it's control, all right? So I'm just going to let you see it for the last time. How a lot of y'all been working your ass off. You've been doing a whole lot, scandals. Y'all been putting together how we going to go viral. Let's do a fake beef. Meanwhile, you play so much. It is people coming on this shit, pushing buttons. Bingo, taking off. Because they're not playing. They're at least giving a professional layout. But you're going to see really what it is. It's certain people can't talk about it. Why? Because somehow they all are against certain behavior, and that is called they don't speak out against abuse. They don't speak out against abuse. All their content is based on abuse, cheating, scandals, beating, all this touching, groping. Guess what? They promote abuse. They don't go against abuse. That's the secret of Black Hollywood. The secret of Black Hollywood is all of them. The managers, the stylists, the bloggers, the beat makers, the photographers. It's all of them under that trafficking shit. That's right. It's all of them with that abuse. What else? Even the ones that got abuse ain't gonna tell. Let's go to Diddy trial. You're watching the man that was accused of being a drug mule for Diddy. This fool got caught at the airport with 5 bricks of pink cocaine, allegedly. No time. He's also the one that told on Young Miami. But nobody still knows how did a basketball player from Syracuse end up with Diddy. Because he was to Diddy exactly what Tyler Perry was trying to do with this other man. See? Tyler Perry wanted him to play his role with him like Diddy had him playing his role with him. Let's go. All right, y'all. So hopefully you get it through your head now. Stop crying. Meaning, get through your head. Some people get away with stuff, and some stuff you just ain't. This man got caught at the airport with all this stuff. The question is, how many of y'all knew he was at court yesterday? When I said for some reason, ever since this case got to certain levels, It's a lot of distraction. I've been watching this case like it's 2 cases going on at one time, y'all. So remember I said it swings? That's how it's looking. It's like it's 2 things mixed in once. A bunch of nonsense, then the real stuff gets overlooked. All right? This man is off the hook. Diddy's drug mule. What they say? Sean Diddy Combs federal human trafficking investigation. Holding grown people hostage. When Tyler Perry had that man in the house, that man say he want to leave, and he don't let him go, hostage. What's the sexual abuse? Harassing. Didn't that man sleep at the house? He touching on that man. Allegedly. Top of the top. Everything will be time stamped. Let's go, y'all. We just getting started on this Wednesday. Let's go. So, y'all, somebody answer that question. How did he get off with all that drugs he got caught with? Well, we ain't going to go there. Just know that he went to court yesterday. How many people knew that? So you already see. Let's go. Former Syracuse University baller and alleged drug mule, Brandon Paul, was granted immunity to testify today as one of the prosecution's final witnesses in a 2-month trial. He will take the stand this afternoon. Family, are you telling me this been 2 months already? So as you see, he's granted immunity. And like people been saying that been watching this case, everybody knows it looked like Diddy's going to get fried, y'all. According to those RICO laws, according to what he's charged with. So far, a lot of that stuff has been proven. The whole perspective of what Diddy does with his organization, which is supposed to be his legitimate business. Everything within the boundaries of legitimacy, he broke the rules. And it's proven. Because his staff told him, y'all, his immediate circle. I'm also going to say Justin Bieber told on him about the story when Diddy got it from Canada. I'm going to say Usher told a story on him. Diddy found Usher Diddy had Usher in the sleepaway camp, all right? Early 90s. So we know what he did to him. But I also think Justin told on Diddy. Young Miami. I think the fact that they're celebrities, they're going to be spared from being they face on Front Street. And I think all the real people that told on him is sealed. And I think the proof of it is let's get his immediate staff to turn on him. That's more proof. So according to what's being played out, they got everything on Diddy they need for real. The only thing I'm looking at is a lot of that stuff, he was drugged out. A lot of that stuff, they was all drugged out. So that's the only thing I never heard of. Now, y'all correct me if I'm wrong. I've never heard of a leader of a big organization being a drug head. I never heard of that. Because in reality, you can't properly run no organization as a drug head. It just ain't gonna happen. So he's the first person of that level that we can confirm he's a damn drug head and a junkie. So I never heard of a junkie getting charged with RICO. That's all I'm saying. I never heard of that. Because in my eyes, he's a damn junkie. In my eyes, he's a junkie with a lot of people around him, but he also turned them into junkies. So I never heard of a junkie criminal organization. I never heard of that. But that's what this looked like to me. That's what it sounded like. Because it sounded to me like everything they proved on Diddy, everybody's not credible. They were on mushrooms, Oxycontin. Okay, Cassie, you told, but y'all were all high. Okay, Miss Victim 1, you told, but y'all were all high. Okay, Diddy dragged in the hallway, but y'all were all high. Yana, I was just doing shrooms. Yana, I was just doing the pink stuff. I didn't mean it. I was sorry. That's how I look at it. That's how I look at it. But it's very interesting to see how it's going to play out. So when people get that it ain't just Diddy, no, it's the whole Hollywood. We ain't get there yet. We almost start. I'm going to connect it all for y'all. I'm going to connect all the dots. Because back to this picking and choosing, there's been a lot going on with R.KELLY. I don't know what's going on with R.KELLY. Some people feel like R.KELLY going to die. Some people feel like these attempts on his life are very real, and being that it's so much going on, it's being downplayed. Because if you wanted R.Kelly gone, don't you think this would be the best time to do it? Before everything was so calm and slow. And people that know about this stuff, they know it is so many wars going on overseas. They know Diddy in trouble. They know it is so much stuff going on. So magically, everything was calm for R. Kelly. Everything was calm in the country. But as soon as this drama in the country picking up, these attempts on R. Kelly keep going. Or, hey, some of y'all want to say he's faking and staging it. Maybe he is. But I also told you, we are now in a time where you ain't going to know what's real and what's fake. I can show y'all so much stuff y'all got tricked by. It is so many women y'all thought were women, but nope, they were not. So I'm going to keep telling y'all, in this world, you don't know what's real or what's fake. But I'm going to say it again. It's something in me telling me somebody been trying to get his ass whacked. Because he's in that low-level North Carolina prison. That's how I look at it. I look at it like in that North Carolina joint, he could be touched. Meaning somebody's ass could be bought. This shit is nothing but paying the CO. What R. Kelly said, COs gave him tainted drugs. What R. Kelly said about the Aryan Brotherhood, somehow they just ended up in their cell. Who puts the Aryan Brotherhood in the cell? I'll just say a long time ago. Check it out. A long time ago, like when I was gangbanging, it ain't no coincidence they put me in a different cell. No, they put me in a block crip house. And it was not by mistake. All right? That's how I go down. It's the COs that do the dirt. How you think the drugs get in jail? How you think the cigarettes get in jail? How you think all that stuff get in there? It's the officers. The officers have your life in their hands. That's right. So R. Kelly keeps screaming out about officers, but nobody listening. Nobody listening. Meanwhile, I know it's nothing for somebody to pay one of them fools and his ass be out of here because y'all not getting it. R. Kelly is the main one left with all of the secrets. This man's secrets going to go back to about 91, 92, 93. He got dirt on everybody. That ain't counting what he was told. Now, that's what I keep telling. R. Kelly is your proof. R. Kelly stuck to the oath. He stuck to the secret. He been keeping it real with himself, but nobody's keeping it real with him. That's why, if you notice, you've never seen R. Kelly give no real interview. If R. Kelly gave a real interview from prison right now and just let it all go, do you know what happened to him? Do you know how much stuff he would let out? But I'm telling you, man, R. Kelly think in his mind, he keep it real, he's going to come out. He's going to get out. Well, R. Kelly is finding out. I think somebody want his ass whacked. Who is the only person left that R. Kelly has a lot of dirt on? I think they did an album together. I think they also shared the same woman. I think her name was Aaliyah or something like that. Yeah. Let's go. He felt faint. He was dizzy. He started to see black spots in his vision. That's what Brindley explains. Kelly then struggled to get up on his feet, said Brindley, and being unable to walk, he crawled to the door of the cell and lost consciousness. Now, we also know this should be on video camera. So this should be able to be proven. The court filing states the 58-year-old singer, whose legal name is Robert Kelly, remained in the hospital for 2 days. He claims prison staff gave Kelly an amount of medicine that could have taken him out. How many of y'all believe this? Sister T said she believe it. How many of y'all believe? I believe it. I believe it. I believe it. I believe it. Because R. Kelly is worth more dead than alive. Even if somebody want to run his music and get rich, if R. Kelly died and somebody get that man music, do you know how rich they're going to be? No, I believe it. He's worth more dead than alive for many reasons. The money and his secrets. That man got dirt on a lot. He was in Chicago when Oprah and Gayle was in Chicago. No, he know a lot, y'all. He knows a lot. Yes. The question is R. Kelly gonna get out the truth before he passes away, or is he gonna die with all his secrets, y'all? That's where we at with it right now. Shout out to everybody watching in the back. Salute to everybody that's here. We live in the morning on the internet. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We just getting started, y'all. Let's go. Once again, I believe it, y'all. I believe it. I don't know why. I just believe it. The court filing states the 50-year-old singer, whose legal name is R.KELLY, remained in a hospital for 2 days. It claims prison staff gave Kelly an amount of medicine that could have taken his life. So, you heard? See, the only reason why I said that about the Aryan Brotherhood, because they strategically got put in his cell. And the guy told understatement that if he didn't do it, somebody's going to take him out too. So, I'm trying to tell you, and the fact it's in North Carolina, not New York. Why R.KELLY ain't with Steveharvey? With Diddy and the rest of them? Or why is he not in a maximum protection situation? R.KELLY claims in the third supplement to an emergency motion seeking his release. He's trying to get released from prison still, y'all. Officials gave him a near lethal dose of medication while he was in solitary confinement. The singer and his lawyer are hoping Kelly will be granted temporary furlough and allowed to serve house arrest due to threats on his life while in prison. Assistant U.S. Attorney Jason, in a court filing that he believes placing R.KELLY in solitary confinement, shows that prison officials are trying to protect the singer. Now, this will make it weird, y'all. So they put him in protective custody. Anybody know about protective custody? Sound to me like Jeffrey Epstein. Y'all forgot what happened to Epstein, huh? That fool was in protective custody. Uh-oh. Nah, y'all. The fact, if I was R.KELLY, don't put me in protective custody. Sorry. No, I'll take my chance of somebody stabbing me. Uh-oh. Now, look at this, y'all. He's in protective custody. So that means an officer gave it to him. So now we're going to see how this play out. I believe they're trying to take R.KELLY out. We're going to move on from this. He felt faint. He was dizzy. He started to see black spots. He then struggled to get off his feet. And being unable to walk, he crawled to the door of the cell. All right? So now you have it. According to what I've been seeing the past couple of weeks, it's been an attempt on R.KELLY's life. But if he's making up to get out of jail, we'll see. We'll see. But I don't think you're going to stay this much and get out. I don't think no judge that dumb. So, Cardi B flop, y'all. I'm only going to talk about it real quick. I already told you her career is over with. I'm not going there again. I already proved it. Her and Offset was fake. So, I got to show you something. When I said that black entertainment is dead, when I said nobody is trending, check this out. Yesterday, Cardi was trending. But I know why she was trending. Remember when I told y'all they was putting money behind these campaigns on Twitter? This is how they were trending. Paying companies, paying people, paying bots. Bots are AI pages that say, I like the song, but no face. Fan pages, those are fake pages. When you see it say parody account, those are fake pages. When you see it say Barb's, Barty Gang, fake pages. Y'all didn't know that, did you? So, Cardi B don't know that I know, for one, her career is over. For two, black media is dead. Black entertainment is dead. So guess what? I know what Cardi did. Cardi was paying. She was paying them companies. I'm going to prove it. Now, I happen to look. Number 7 trending was Cardi B. But I know the game. In my head, I said, I already know she paying for a campaign. So I said, let me do my homework. Because I know ain't nothing black trending. Nothing in rap. So I see the timeline. People like this paid to promote Cardi. Because y'all didn't know that formula started on y'all. They played a big trick on y'all a long time ago when they understood this internet makes a lot of money. The biggest trick was called pay for content. The biggest trick was called pay people to go live.
An old lady by the name of Patti LaBelle set it off on your ass when she paid that man to say, these patty pies are so good. Patty pies. Remember patty pies went viral? Y'all didn't know they been running that game on y'all ever since. So, Cardi B paid a lot of companies to push her album called Outside. Even though nobody's going outside, Cardi, and you've been in the house your whole marriage. Cardi B, you've been in the house since 2018 straight. That's right. So check it out. Now let me prove the small talk. Let me show you paid views. See that? So when I check the timeline, because I know about real trending shit, real trending, everybody gonna be talking about it. Now let me show you paid advertisement. Look at this fake ass page. Body Gang. Follow the train. Like, retweet, comment. Cardi Outside. Follow everyone who likes your comment. Follow everyone. See that? Campaign. Now look at the likes. Look at the shares. 1 share, 1 comment, 2 likes. Is it really that hot? No. It's called fake views. Barty Mogul. Parody account. What's that? A fake page. Outside this Friday. Body Gang. Wake the F up. Cardi Outside. Cardi Outside. Fake. Now I'm showing you 2 posts back to back. That's my proof. When it's a real trending topic, you're going to see me saying something, you, all people. But when you just see a bunch of ads on the timeline back to back, that's fake. See that? It was a bunch of ads back to back to back to back. Fake. Meaning what? No people giving real opinions. It was fake. Now let me show you. See that post? What that say? What that say, y'all? 16 likes. What that say? 13 comments. That means it's not trending for real. That shit fake, y'all. That's why I'm gonna give you the numbers. We taking over. Cardi Outside. They paid for that shit, y'all. You get it? Look at that old man with Chucky dolls. All right, so I'm just showing you. It's this called paid advertising, y'all. Cardi Outside, fake views. See the views? This one, 2 likes. I'm gonna keep showing you. It's all manufactured. Outside, can I get, let's start this up. Cardi, let's get Cardi 30,000. See that? Let's get 100 replies. This called paid advertisement, y'all. Paid bots. Right here, 4 likes. Fake. She wrote out a campaign. Now to prove it to you. I said, okay, I know it's fake, but let me do my homework to complete the deal. I said, if I wake up and I don't see that shit no more, that shit was fake, bro. And I know it was. So I woke up, I went back to check the scoreboard, and I did not see Cardi B trending at all. All right? You see right here, 7. That girl was not trending nowhere in the top 20. See that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I ain't had time to post the whole shit. But I'm going to show you. Her ass wasn't trending no more. Go look it up yourself. That shit disappeared because it was fake. So you can pay for a campaign. But if they're not talking about you for real, it's going to disappear. That's what happened. So they've been doing this shit for years. I done proved it with all of them. Yep. So Cardi is not trending. She lied. And she was trying to go at Nicki. So let's fast forward while BET is over. Because they was at the BET Awards praising Quincy Jones, the biggest pervert. Everybody know what he did to Tevin Campbell, y'all. Everybody know that. What they do, y'all, they kept picking and choosing. Quincy Jones a pervert. Jay-Z is not. Diddy's a pervert. Tyler Perry, he's not. When you understand that the top executives taught this to everybody, Quincy Jones, Clyde, Russell, all of them put their rod in them men, get them checks, you still did not comprehend. You have to let a man tickle you on the backside to get a check. You ain't get that part yet, huh? No, y'all. It's out the bag. You got it in the Tyler Perry story. Tyler Perry wanted that man BUNS to make him a star. That's what he wanted. So the Hollywood procedure is you're going to get down for your crown. The question is, why did BET celebrate a pervert by the name of Quincy Jones? And then ask yourself, why was Tyler Perry at this same event talking shit about you know who? All right? They gave praise to a pedo. Quincy Jones was a pedo. Certified pedo. Go look at Tevin Campbell. See what he did to him. But didn't understand that Dr. Dre said out of his own mouth, Quincy Jones is role model. Now I'm going to ask you, what Quincy Jones teach Dr. Dre? What Dr. Dre do to Kendrick Lamar? I don't know. Diddy, Quincy Jones, his role model, his damn uncle. Michael Jackson accused of touching on people. Who made his #1 top album, Thriller? Quincy. You don't think I think Quincy did something with Mike? What are you talking about? No, it's called the Black Hollywood Game. So you're gonna see they're gonna praise those Chesters. That's what they are. They're gonna praise them Chesters and Geppetto. You want to make it like it was just Quincy and them. No, it gets passed down. Because people that touch on people, they touch on people. Quincy Jones was behind that whole Moesha Brandy movement. He the reason Will Smith was star. He the reason LL Cool J a star. LL Cool J career was over with rap when the Russell Simmons and them was done with his ass. Def Jam was owned by Rick Rubin. Russell Simmons was the face. Guess who was plugging on the black celebrities? They get their ass bent over. That's right. Go watch Little Richard. Go know about Jay Brown. It's the Black Hollywood Game. It ain't no secret no more. Y'all are freaks. Y'all weirdos because y'all touch on each other and then y'all touch on the new people. And then y'all get so much out of control, y'all get abusive. Y'all don't even touch on people and pay them right. No, a certified Geppetto, king of the black community, they were proud of perverts, y'all. They don't want to be proud no more. Be proud, BT. Be fucking proud. No, they all are exposed. The secret is y'all all are in the same program. I'm not here to hate on y'all. I'm just telling you, you're exposed. So that means change your ways or go hide out. Because everywhere you go, you're going to be embarrassed. Huh? Quincy Jones was popping their ass off. Let me go back into Quincy Jones real quick. See, it was something that turned Quincy to an animal. Did the full research, y'all. It was something that happened, y'all. Now, I'm going to say this. Quincy might have been a cool dude. But they all perverts. It started with Michael Jackson Bad album. Quincy Jones worked on the Michael Jackson Bad album. Now Google it and find the date. I want you're gonna fact check this. He was working with Michael on the Bad album. But Michael said something to Quincy, and that shit made Quincy flip out. Michael Jackson told Quincy Jones to his face, he old and he washed up. That was what, because he didn't want him to do the Thriller album. On the Bad album, he told him straight up, he is finished. He washed up. Quincy said this out of his own mouth. Quincy Jones got mad, y'all. That's when Quincy Jones went and got them. I'll be sure. Everything he did in the 80s and 90s, he was trying to prove a point to Michael Jackson that he still got it, y'all. So you're going to see he put together this album called Back on the Block, had Ice-T on it, Big Daddy Kane. He was trying, even to the East Coast, West Coast beef, Quincy was still trying to prove to Michael, he cool with the young folk. Young folks still like me. See, I got Dr. Dre, I got Diddy. No, I'm telling y'all the truth. This is facts, y'all. Proved it already. That man, Quincy Jones, had a personal beef with Michael Jackson. We also proved that Quincy Jones is the one that lied on Michael and Joe Jackson. Quincy Jones started the rumor of Joe Jackson beating the crap out of Michael. Joe Jackson said his own mouth, I just disciplined my son like everybody else. Quincy ran with that shit. Quincy also lied on Michael Jackson and said Michael Jackson bleached his skin because he wanted to be white. Come to find out, it was proven Michael Jackson had what? Virago, whatever it's called. He really got the situation where his skin turned. His son got it too. Quincy lied. Quincy Jones was the biggest lion, snake, serpent, fruity, bisexual, punk-ass man in this industry. But what y'all don't get, everybody you damn near looking at, he groomed their ass. He groomed their ass. LL Cool J, Will Smith, Diddy, Dr. Dre. He groomed them. Then they groomed more people. And you liked all of them. And you groomed them. Now, it's no coincidence in your family, y'all got rumors of people touching on people. It's no coincidence in all y'all family, y'all got a scandal of some touching shit. It started with Quincy Jones. And then look how the whole BT, the whole black generation, love and bow down to these people when all of them are perverts and Nathan hot dog swallowers. Can you accept it today? Tomorrow is somebody else. Just know, it's the whole black Hollywood. Are you getting it yet? Who's next? Because Bashir got arrested. That's why I'm talking about it. Because Will did it to Bashir. Will Smith, your day shall come soon. I said the same thing about Diddy, Jay-Z, all of them. Tyler, your turn coming soon, brother. So is Jermaine Dupri. They ruined that boy. That boy got locked up this week. His mind ain't right. What his friends say? His mind ain't right. That man's supposed to be in a facility. That boy from Empire, he's finished. Huh? Who started it all? That's how it works. The grandfather, he touches on everybody. Then the grandson, he does it. But the grandson is an uncle, so he touch on the nieces and the nephew, touch on everybody. Y'all behavior is taught. Y'all behavior is taught. That's why I say people have been dealing with this shit so long, it's normal. Why you think now, to this day, y'all all love sexual content? It ain't that you love it, it's all you got. Because the joke is y'all the freaks and the perverts. That's the trick, y'all. That's the joke. Y'all are rapists. That's why they call rappers. That's right. They call rappers because they're rapists. All right? That's what they do. They abuse blacks. It was said that Diddy and Will Smith destroyed that boy because Diddy was behind Empire. So why am I saying that? Well, if Quincy Jones was behind the Fresh Prince, you ain't get that the Fresh Prince was behind him. They had switched the role. You didn't realize that Will Smith and Diddy had already become Quincy Jones. It's all being played out in a freak off. But the only thing about the freak off you still don't know is who was wearing the pumps, heels, who was the baby off for, and the Astro Glide, and why the hell they found 700 dildos. You still didn't get it yet. No, it's because the men in Hollywood are the freakiest. It ain't the woman. They wanted us to think the woman are hoes. They ain't the mo. If the woman hoes, them men are 10-time hoes. Huh? If the woman sucking in that industry, they suck 10 times more. These are facts. These are facts. They all love sausages, turkey links, all of that shit. That's them, y'all. Because that's the only way you can get that money. If we heard about Tupac turning Quincy Jones down, right? Where Tupac at now? Everybody else that love Quincy Jones, they're a star. But what am I telling you? Tyler Perry did the same exact thing that Quincy Jones was doing. Let's go back to the storyline. All right? Let's go back. You know I'm going to connect everything. Everything is related. It's one family, it's one nation, and they ain't going to duck this smoke, and they ain't under God. They under that goat. Let's go. Let's look at this goat behavior. Let's go. Let's go. What Tyler Perry say, y'all? Let's go. I feel so good, but I don't like being horny. I feel sorry for the last person. I feel sorry for the first person that flirts with me. You don't even understand. What he say, y'all? But I don't know. This fool horny. What else he say right here? Because TMZ got it like that on purpose, y'all. You are the rose, but you are so blocked that you refuse to be smelt or covered. Man, I ain't got time for this shit. I want to look at the part when they said Tyler Perry snuck in that bed and was rubbing that man's thighs. All right? Because Tyler Perry was y'all modern day generation Quincy Jones. All right? Because y'all going to get it through your head. While Russell Simmons on the run, they said Russell Simmons touched on 30 women and ran. That's right. But they don't never, it's no men that get in trouble, y'all. Because this is the only man, see, every other race will admit when a man try to get them. When you black, you don't admit it. Only Terry Crews did it. Only Terry Crews admitted that he got abused. But all other black men, no, they all been abused. Let's get to this detail so y'all can get a real clear for yourself. Tyler Perry the freak. Medea's a freak, y'all. Let's check it out. Tyler invited him to his Atlanta home, and he accepted, hoping to build a relationship that would lead to more acting gigs. But according to the suit, where there Derek drank too much and ended up sleeping in the guest room. In the docs obtained by TMZ, Derek claims Tyler got into bed with him and started touching his thighs. And although he rejected the advances that night, he claims Tyler remained interested. So you see, Tyler's a pervert. Tyler's an R.E.P.ist. Period. Tyler's not stupid. He just didn't do it because he would have got sued. All right? So you got it clear. This is the procedure of the black executive. Pick one. Diddy, Tyler Perry, you pick one. It's the same shit because it is exactly what Quincy Jones had to do, and it gets passed down. Remember, it's the culture. Y'all culture gets passed down to every generation. That's y'all culture. Are you getting it? See that? I don't go for that I'll be sure shit, trying to be a star for Kim Porter. No. It's the reason why Diddy had your son punk. And we also know, if you don't know, I'll be sure named his son after Quincy Jones because they were in a relationship. Huh? Quincy was screwing all their ass. But something happened with I'll be sure. Quincy Jones cut his ass off. So now I can prove it to y'all. When Quincy Jones went and got I'll be sure, that was his way of getting back at Michael Jackson. Now, think how I'll be sure was singing. Now look at how he was trying to be on some Michael Jackson voice shit. Get it? When you understand now that I'll be sure first music, that Quincy Jones was behind him, and now you will see they were actually trying to market him as if he was going to be in Michael Jackson's lane. Just think how I'll be sure sung out from his voice. Will Smith. We always know this fool was never a real rapper. He always was trash. But that's why y'all know him for acting. But if Quincy Jones never put that hand on that man, Will Smith would have never been who you was. I never bought Will Smith, never listened to him and his bald-head wife. They're a fake-ass couple. They've been Hollywood control. Jada was on the Fresh Prince back then. The whole black Hollywood was controlled. They were your cartoon characters. They were your puppets. They were you guys' toys to the day you die. That's why all you got left is Yandy and Mendices. And they ain't even celebrities. But when you get that Quincy Jones, jacked all of them off, sucked them all off, and they did it to him. And that's why you're going to see Tyler Perry doing the same thing. And then Tyler Perry was also acting award because what? They all gave him his praise. So you mean to tell me we all know Quincy Jones is a certified pedo, but BET don't know that? So BET saluted him, but everybody else is embarrassed by him. Meanwhile, these were his boyfriends. I'll be sure Quincy Jones and LL Cool J. And that was his way of getting back at Michael Jackson. All right, you get it? Michael Jackson said he was old. He went on his way to prove to Mike, I still got it. See that? I got Will. I got I'll be sure. I made Will a star. See that, Michael? Yeah. He was with the whole conspiracy against Michael Jackson, y'all. Quincy Jones is also the bastard that was willing to watch all these people die and go to jail because, I'm going to say it again, when you keep hearing about the East Coast, West Coast beef was just between two men, and you kept hearing about, it's the media, it's the media making this stuff up. It's the media. The media was Quincy Jones. And when Quincy Jones stepped down from media, the new media mogul was Diddy. Quincy was the old media mogul. So I kept telling y'all, that whole East Coast, West Coast was a transition. But 2000 came in, Diddy took over the power. Diddy was the media mogul. Suge was in jail. They knew as long as Suge was free, him and Jay-Z could never, ever, ever, ever live in Los Angeles. Never. That's why you're going to see they didn't move to Los Angeles till Suge went to jail every time. Suge had to go. They all set Suge up. Y'all forgot Suge was called out for a truce, squash beef. He was called out to squash beef. Somehow he left with a murder charge because they had to get his ass out of there. That's right. But now you're going to see. Will, you next. Tyrese is broke. Google Tyrese net worth. He live in Atlanta too. All the broke celebrities live in Atlanta. He one of them. Tyrese, Lil Boosie, all the broke celebrities live in Atlanta. Can't afford Miami. Can't afford California. Can't leave the country. They broke. Will your day coming next? All y'all shit coming next. Ain't no way in hell you raised by who? Quincy Jones, and you ain't in trouble yet. Now you see why they say the apple don't fall far from the tree? Quincy Jones was a pervert. Now you got your proof. Diddy's a pervert. You also got your proof? Tyler Perry's a pervert. Now you know the truth about what? The whole black Hollywood is perverts. Except for 50 Cent. As of now, except for 50 Cent and a few others. Why is 50 Cent the only one that can laugh, joke, and nobody else is? You still didn't get it yet. I'm going to ask y'all again. Why is Kanye West walking around showing his face? Why did Kanye West diss Jay-Z? Why is Kanye and 50 Cent the only rappers walking around showing their face? And then ask why all the rest of the rappers that was under Diddy and Jay-Z broke and got content created, why they got YouTube channels? Why does Cameron, FatJoe, Jadakiss have YouTube channels and they talk about everything else? Why? You answer me that, y'all. Why are all these rappers picking and choosing their content when you see 50 dissing all they ass? 50 got all these gay jokes. 50 got all these baby oil jokes. Maybe it's because Diddy didn't get him. But when you remember that 50 Cent told you that Diddy tried to take him shopping, that was Diddy trying to screw his ass. So you'll see ever since 50 ain't let Diddy screw him, they've been enemies ever since. But you still didn't get it yet. While 50 is the only one that can show his face. He got shit going on right now. He's not washed up like Cameron. He got BMF. He got a power. He got all this shit. He got to deal with Lionsgate. He got a studio in Louisiana. He's laughing and joking, but you still didn't get it yet. No. 50 Cent keeps trolling Diddy with AI-created TV show trailer called Freakoffs Matter. Meanwhile, Hot 97, what you think Fuck Master Flex is? No, y'all, it's all of their ass. They all like pink pickles. All of them. And what they like. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I'm just telling you. Ain't no more hotter than that church, Tyler Perry. Y'all can't hide no more. That's right. It was a lot of pink pickles in the church, y'all. Yes, it was. These fools participated in every abomination. Yes, they did. Huh? So when I saw this, I said, don't worry. Tyler Perry going to get his day. Don't worry. He going to get his. Did I lie to you? No. That's right. I've been trolling everybody on this. They didn't know this whole channel was a troll channel. I've been trolling their ass for so long. Because like I said, I be telling them they don't listen. So in the end, I be laughing. A pervert. A tree jumper. See that? Geppetto, the tree jumper. Right? Peter Pan lays in the woods, play the music. Tyler Perry put his studio in the woods of Georgia. And he knew that all them blacks going to come. They going to come. If you build it, they going to come. They all going to come. It's no coincidence. He built it in one of the places they say are the most fruitiest. But when you go to Atlanta and you see all them homeless black people that thought one day they was going to be stars, then maybe you'll see why Tyler Perry in Atlanta. Atlanta is also a safe haven and a harboring for human trafficking. Because a lot of them perverts in Atlanta, they into that sex. And a lot of them, they into that. Freaks. But now the freaks getting exposed. Let me speed it up. What Tyler said? Tyler started rubbing on thighs, y'all. He's a serial thigh rubber. They got it from Quincy Jones. All right? So now you see, he's in jail. Bashir from Empire. Actually, I think he bonded out. He just got locked up this week. They say he's supposed to be on the sight board. They say Will Smith ruined his ass. Ruined him. That's all you got to know. Will, your time coming soon, bro. Now you see why Black Hollywood destroyed? Hey, Will Smith, when you going to tell the people you and Jada got ran out of Malibu too? Huh? Ain't no coincidence all y'all Malibu shit got burnt down. Same thing with you, LeBron. You still didn't get why LeBron is showing you toys. You still didn't get why LeBron don't know what to do with himself. You ain't never in your life seen LeBron try to sell you no dog. No, LeBron is he's under fire. All right, let's go back to Quincy Jones, the pervert. See that? Now you got the proof. Don't talk to me about Al B. Shaw and Kim Porter. He was with Quincy Jones. He had more love with Quincy Jones. All right, he named his son Quincy after Quincy Jones because Al B. Shaw and Quincy were lovers. That's right. All them black men love sausages. It's okay. But the world knows. The world knows. Like I said, they got so many AI videos on them. I'm just going to say one thing. Who's next? Because that's about it. You going to keep picking and choosing, but you going to keep seeing everybody get picked off. Who's next? No, y'all. Everybody knows what Will and Diddy did to him. Because once we found out that Diddy was behind Empire the whole time, then you also going to see why Taraji P ain't got no career no more. They all finished. They were abusive. The last jobs they had was through Tyler Perry. Guess like they ain't going to have no jobs no more, y'all. I don't think so. Nope. You still didn't get it, did you? You still didn't get it. Okay, who's your favorite one now? Ain't no coincidence all their platforms are pink. No, the Diddy trial is the revelation that all black men in Hollywood, they like pink dildos. They gonna get down and lay down or they ain't get no money. Same way you didn't get. All this pressure start coming. What happened? Denzel was in the church. I'm gonna show you again. Y'all didn't understand. They was under so fire. Denzel didn't want to be in no scandal, y'all. He got one warning. He better get his shit together or his ass gonna get exposed. Then I want you to do this. Google it right now and look at Denzel doing Broadway plays. Put it in the engine. Denzel, New York, Broadway play. And you're gonna see what his ass doing. It's right. Broadway plays is when your career is over. Either when you start or when you finish. Then you're gonna see why Denzel, he ain't wanna go to jail and he ain't wanna be like Diddy. No, Denzel, where y'all clue. It's all in their ass. Every single last one of them. Remember I showed y'all that Hollywood star? It said rapists on it, remember? And Geppettos. It's all of them. You gonna pick which one you like. I say it's all of their ass. Get it? Because we got the proof they've been abusing black people and they ain't do shit. I'm going to keep saying it for a reason. Because now everybody know and you ain't ducking this one. Nope, you ain't ducking this one. P.Diddy judge threatens attorneys after court transcript seemingly leaked despite the gag order. Y'all see what's going on, right? All this weird stuff in the Diddy trial. Things getting leaked. Jurors getting let go. What y'all think this mean, y'all? Somebody school me, because I don't know. What's up, y'all? Everything will be time stamped. What's that? Hold up. Back in the day, Denzel was huge. That's why I say everybody huge is falling. That's what this about. Y'all got all y'all clues. This ain't if it's not getting no better, if it's no block, y'all don't understand. Everything we're talking about, for one, is old people, and for two, is old scandals. Even with Tyler Perry, this shit happened 6 years ago. Only thing that's happening is all of the old dirt is being exposed. Meanwhile, they got away with so much dirty shit, it ain't even funny. Derek says he feared for his career would be derailed if he flatly rejected Tyler. So instead, he told him he just wasn't the sexual type. But he was always terrified he'd lose his job if he complained of sexual harassment. And Tyler was on his ass. He would not stop. All right? He would not stop. I think some of the old men, when they get too much shoe polish, they get freakier. I don't know. Let's go, y'all. Derek Dixon filed a lawsuit against Perry. And in the docs, he claimed he and a director met at an event back in 2019. In Derek's words, Tyler picked him out of the crowd and asked for his phone number, suggesting he might have a role for him. You know what that means, trying to holler. Now, you also got your clues that if they like you, they will give you a job to get you close to them. But that's how they make you your boyfriend, your girlfriend. They make you these people. Cassie, girlfriend, artist, no, sex toy. It's in the Diddy trial, sex toy. What did Tyler try to do to him? Make him his sex toy. Disguised as a deal. Are you finally getting this shit? Disguised as managers. Disguised as, you want a movie role? You want to deal with this fashion? No, you're going to be in this contract. You're going to be what I want you to be. And whatever I feel like doing, that's what I'm going to do. That's Hollywood, y'all. To the point, Tyler says, once again, he invited him in Atlanta in 2020, and things took a dark turn. Derek claims Perry greeted him warmly, but quickly started a sexual charge conversation, like asking him if he liked it rough in bed. Freaky. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. He says he pushed Tyler away, and that was the end of that alleged incident. But before that, he said Tyler Perry grabbed him by the throat while saying, "Look how excited you just got." Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Sound to me like this guy worse than Diddy. Being that we don't got no proof on what Diddy did to men, we got proof on what Tyler did to men. There you have it. He says he pushed Tyler away, and that was the end of that alleged incident. The lawsuit includes years of text messages, years, allegedly sent between both men. Most of the ones Tyler allegedly sent are sexually charged. For instance, one reads, "No straight man could be going on walks with you or cook a dinner for you unless they wanted to F you. I would F you." That's what Tyler Perry said, allegedly. Wow. Wow. What up, Punches? What up? Thanks, bro. So you still didn't get yet. You have not gotten no man and woman cheating scandals. When the last time you got a man and a woman cheating scandal? Everything is a fruity scandal. All right, let's go. Told you everybody gonna get their day. These are the tales, the freaky tales. They may make money from the advertising, lots of money. I feel so good, but I don't like being horny. What Tyler Perry said? I don't like being horny. Uh-oh. So if y'all don't have nobody around and y'all horny, what y'all do after that? If you're not with the person you want to be with that you love, what y'all do when y'all get horny? Because somehow you're always horny, but y'all don't never got no main lady or no main man. You don't got no, y'all never had nobody. They say some people like to stay freaky by choice. Or should I say, it is saying some people like to stay single by choice because they like to be freaky. So, you know, we don't never know what you like Tyler. Hey, he like to dress up in the house. Tyler said he feels good, but he doesn't like being horny. Tyler Perry says he feels sorry for the first person that flirts with him. The first man that flirts with him, Tyler basically said it's a wrap. But guess what? I also think Tyler Perry is speaking as a horny woman, because the truth is, women say they're horny. I actually think Tyler want that man to plow him. Let me correct myself. Tyler's not doing nothing. He wants the treatment. I forgot women say they horny. I forgot that, y'all. Men don't say that. Let's go. All right. Meanwhile, this same man, y'all, all in the church. You know how Diddy was all in the video? Tyler Perry was all in the church. All them perverts in the church, y'all. I can say it now. It was a reason in the church why you started seeing all those pink boys in that church. Y'all had no clue what they was doing in them black churches. Y'all have no clue. Y'all have no clue. Let's go. Let's go. Everybody's getting in trouble, but somehow this guy was with Diddy, got caught red-handed. He ain't in no trouble at all, y'all. He ain't in no trouble. Y'all don't see it? Now you want to say racism? Now that's called racism. That's called racism. He got caught with 5 kilos, no time. That's racism in your face, y'all. That's racism right there. All right? Because the truth is, y'all don't care about stuff. So y'all praise perverts and pedophiles. Y'all give awards to pedophiles, guys. Sorry. Y'all embarrassing. You get it? So it's a reason why Denzel said repent. He don't want to get in trouble. Ever since Ali Carter said Denzel had his pants down in a freak off, somehow Denzel, he just ain't been looking too good. And he been real scared. I'm going to tell y'all now, a lot of y'all, this is what y'all better do. Y'all better do what he doing. You better pick one. You better turn into a Buddha monk. You better start doing yoga. You better turn into something. You better do something quick. All right? Because Denzel said he don't want his career to be over with. Because guess what, Denzel? They say all y'all on camera. All of y'all. All right? Even though Diddy been beating Cassie ass, he had to wear shades 10 years ago. Everybody's acting about the Diddy case like the shit just happened. That whole shit was 15 years ago. Which means what? The shit ain't no real news. What else the real news? I'm going to tell you again. That TikTok ban still coming, y'all. Now, in my opinion, I told y'all, TikTok was only being used to track everybody down. It is used for a tracker. Y'all know TikTok is the most political app, but you have no clue it's being used for a tracker. And you still didn't comprehend that somehow all these cities been getting flooded out, fired out, and the last step when TikTok be canceled is going to be to make everybody go broke. When they make it where everybody will load their ID on this internet, everybody will go broke. That's not legit. That's the plan, y'all. TikTok is a tracker. That's why they let it stay on. They let it stay on to make the last of the money and to pinpoint everybody in the woke movement, everybody still using this app for dirt, and everybody going against the government. Because they've been told you, this app is not by this government. It is not sponsored by this government. But one thing you're going to learn, everybody going to get tracked down from that shit, and I bet you they're going to still destroy that app one way or another. Or they're going to make it 100% legally verified. But as of now, TikTok has been tracking their ass down. That's my opinion. Something Stephen A. Smith said. Stephen A. Smith names the cities where crime is scaring NBA players away from the team. Something else that's been happening, people have not been talking about how many of these celebrity basketball, football players have been getting robbed, pistol whipped. People have been breaking in their homes left and right. But it's a whole I look at all this stuff fair, y'all. I don't just I'm not here to pick on BT. I look at everything fair. And I just tell y'all the truth. BT is being destroyed. Everything is so horrific. It's all bad news. They're getting robbed. Their homes breaking into. They're getting exposed. They're not getting no more checks. Their bosses are gone. Their generational wealth is being threatened. Stephen A. Smith is only one of the modern day celebrities that got a recent big deal. And that's because of Disney and ESPN. Other than that, he wouldn't even have that. Nope. Only if you're in favor or have a job, you ain't getting no more money. So that's why I say the last thing they got on this internet, and that's running out. So make sure y'all tell Tasha K she being bootlegged. She's under AI attack. Every time she drop a video, it's 1,000 people downloading her shit. Guess what else? AI video, no face, no case. I woke up this morning. I've never in my life, y'all, seen a live without a human. An AI live. You tap into the live AI robot. Because I was doing homework. Because I had to prove something to y'all when I said they are stealing, bootlegging, cloning everybody's channel, and it's for a reason. It's to oversaturate your traffic, steal your flow, and to crash. It's called controlled black entertainment. It's going to be so much dirt in this algorithm. It's going to be so many of the same content creators talking about the same thing. None of y'all shit going to move. So I'm just showing you how it is AI videos in the black section, stealing everybody's content, also releasing that shit on TikTok, Instagram, all of that. They putting your shit on Patreon. You got AI robots stealing your shit like they made it. And doing lives. Because people are monetizing your shit and you can't do nothing. Yup, that's what's going on, y'all. See that? AI videos. Working on Tasha K ass. See that shit? 12 hours, no views. Fake ass video. See that? Fame wire. You see how they play with my name? Fame wire. I ain't got to do with that shit. No, it's called cloning, y'all. This a fake ass page, but it's designed for you. See, this is how they looking at it. This is also to trick fans. Black entertainment fans is to trick y'all too. It's to frustrate y'all. So when y'all looking for content all day, y'all looking for content, but all day you clicking on fake shit. I already know what happens to y'all right now. I already know everybody right now has fake stuff on their timeline you are not subscribed to, and somehow you got all this stuff in your timeline. But you didn't get that, all the stuff you subscribe to, you don't see like that because it's an AI takeover. It's an AI takeover, y'all. Also, they coming to take Tasha K on spot anyway. I had to show them this. I had to show all y'all this. When I said the era of the tea and gossip over with, I'm not saying that out of hate. It's because you ain't got no more topics, no more celebrities. That's why all you got left is Mandisi's and Yandy. Yandy was a manager for Mona Scott. Yandy worked for Mona Scott. But Mona Scott was Missy Busta Rhymes manager. Mona Scott grew up with Puffy, Diddy, they all family. So Yandy is a manager. She's not a celebrity. But what you don't get is you don't have no more entertainers. Now you're talking about managers. The only people giving real interviews is genedeal. He's a security guard. The only real interviews is Roger Bond. He's a security guard. The only real interview, Sugeknight. He in jail. Everybody else, knock-off celebrities. Y'all don't have no entertainment. Then you didn't get that. Damn near everybody is on the sex registry. Damn near everybody, guess what? They can't talk about no sexual content. Did you know that? Anybody on the sex list, sex can't come out their mouth. That's why they gonna talk about everything else but what? Diddy. Not just Diddy, what Diddy be doing. Huh? They can talk about Diddy, but they can't talk no sexual details. I told y'all all exposed. I told y'all should run. That's right. They gonna speak about racism. They don't talk about rapism. She talking about rapism. She had the Diddy trial. Let's go. You mean to tell me Yandy is a manager? Mandisi is a fucking knockoff member of Dipset, the lowest level. And that's what these big platforms talking about? That's what they talk about? Well, that's your proof entertainment is dead. And if you're watching it, that's your proof your life is over. All right, let's go. I'm going to show you the new shit. When somebody come out of nowhere and they start getting 150,000 views, when they claiming they lawyers, they don't got to be a lawyer. Guess what? If that's her gimmick, if she's acting like a lawyer, that's called entertainment. So I'm going to show you something. How you watching people that been on this bitch for 8 years plus, they got to do all this shit for views. Meanwhile, people coming out of nowhere and they taking views. I'm showing you the new YouTube. 150,000. She coming for Tasha K's spot. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. I saw some shit. I know what's going on. They coming for their spot. That's her co-worker. That's her help. Team. What am I showing you? Also taking the shit serious. So I'm not going to take away from her work and what she did, her professionalism. I just wanted people to see that they got competition now. I wanted people to see that when they're finished talking about these black entertainers and they finished talking about Yandy and all this shit with Mandisi and all these low-level people like Holly Berry and all this low-level shit, when they finish with all that, these are the people here to take their jobs. All right? Y'all already know law and crime taking over. 6 hours, 100,000 views. Huh? I'm showing you. These channels just came out of nowhere. Recent. Taking this shit over. It's an AI takeover and it's a corporate takeover, which means everybody that was playing, kiss your shit goodbye. All right? This is now called janky-ass content. That's what it's called now. Tell you the truth, y'all. It's no such thing as messy entertainment when you ain't got no entertainment. They ain't got no fucking job. Yandy was a manager. She ain't got no more talent. Who is she managing now? Mandisi was hanging with Shannon Sharp. I think they did something too. Google it. Google Mendeecees and Shannon Sharp. Google it. Mendeecees were with them too. No, it's called they ain't got no content. They making up shit. You talking about a manager? The biggest shit smoking is Diddy, dildos, baby all, Astroglide. Tasha K, you do a lot of homework. You still ain't get us the information on that goddamn baby all yet. All them dildos. Come on, Tasha. Do that work. Do that work. We want to know about who did Diddy make put them pumps on? We need that tea, man. Let's go. Meanwhile, Tasha, you better get these people off your ass. They got 1,000 AI videos and they sent them out to destroy your ass. That's what they did. And content creators. So I'm just showing you. The game you knew as YouTube is at the end. I'm letting y'all know that. It's new people, it's new platforms, and they putting a muzzle on black entertainment. All right? It ain't no coincidence. I did this shit before all of them. My shit's sinking. How the hell I been on this shit before her, and all of a sudden she get all these views? No, it's called fool. You in the Negro section. You ain't getting nowhere. I accept it. I'm all right. Hey, I do audio. Meanwhile, here's the proof. Black entertainment coming to an end. All right? Guess what race she is? Since you want to be racist, just know that she ain't been on this shit 8 years like your favorite YouTubers. Y'all been on this shit, right? You've been subscribing to people 8 years. Where they at now? What they doing now? How long it take for them to get where they at? Just know, people just starting their shit out of nowhere. 100,000 views. This is my proof of the YouTube takeover. Also showing you it is people bringing shit to the table, being professional. Which is the point I told you, all that messy, sloppy shit over with. Meaning, if you big and you sloppy, you a joke. If you're small and goofy, it's okay. But if you're big and you ain't take advantage of that platform and you still in that same fucking room, you gonna all lose. Like I said, doing real reports, not only that, real analytics, real breakdown, real covering the shit. Not no laughing and joking and talking about whack-ass Mendeecees and Yandy. Y'all so trash, y'all talking about love and hip-hop content. You mean to tell me ain't nobody talk about how Diddy drug Mule was at court? Diddy drug Mule at court. Nobody talk about this? How he walked off, y'all? He got off the hook, free as a bird. Here's your racism. Here you go. No, it's called Black Entertainment Disgrace. That's what this about. He's not going to be disgraced. He's going to walk off in glory. He ain't going to be disgraced. Aubrey, that chick Aubrey O'Day, she ain't going to be disgraced. No, this is a black disgrace. Because they stuck with it so long, they was proud of that shit. So, Quincy Jones, Tyler Perry, Diddy, they all the same. It's all the same game. They ruined men. See how y'all didn't get it? They don't abuse the woman. They abuse the men. They abuse the men. They ran a train on his ass. They abuse the men. Can you get it yet? You got to be a pink flower. What did he get locked up with? A pink hoodie. Why does Cameron wear all that pink? You still didn't get it yet. It's a reason when you're in this game and you still got a face. If you don't get no love from that rainbow community, you ain't going to get a penny. Didn't I tell you the last day, the last money they're going to get is from the rainbow community? Okay, then. Well, now you're going to see who been keeping that church going. Because that's where all their money been coming from. That's where all these celebrities' money come from. All right? The secret is Black Hollywood was gay and now it's out the closet. So I ain't going to bite my tongue no more. That's what it was. That's what it is. It don't matter how you feel. You can duck and dodge. But everybody, even Stevie want to know this shit. Every other race, every other country that don't speak English, everybody know this shit. Chinese, Japanese, name one. Everybody know. No blacks are fruity. Dildo, baby on dildo. Tyler Perry, booty. That's them. That's the joke, y'all. Y'all all perverts, y'all all abusers, and y'all all proud of that shit. The question is, are you going to still live with it? Because that's what it is. So on that note, I'm going to get up out of here, y'all. The plan be to stay longer, but all this shit is trash. So I can't just keep tap dancing. Cardi B got exposed, paying for fake views. Here's the proof. 1 comment, 2 likes. 3 comments, 16 likes. 7 comments, 2 likes. A fake campaign. Fake viral, y'all. This called fake viral. Look who promoted Cardi album. A fake ass fan. But the secret is, this who y'all are now. I keep telling y'all. The secret is, y'all are the fruitiest on the planet. They said y'all stole the community from the real community. They said that y'all stole the shit and the real rainbow don't even want to be rainbow no more. They say y'all are so pink, y'all have top strawberry shortcake. That's y'all. They say y'all were the most homophobic. Now y'all the most willing participants. And you can't make it up. That's what they said about y'all. So we're going to leave it at that. Because it's a little bit of Tyler Perry and everybody. It's a little bit of Diddy and everybody. It's a little bit of Quincy Jones and Will Smith and everybody. They say now most of y'all are tickled pink. That's what it is, y'all. So what's the question, y'all? Who's next? Who's next? Who's next? That's it. So I wish we could take bets on who's next. If we can start our own lotto or shit like that, we'll be rich. Because it's going to be somebody next, y'all. We just don't know who. I'm going to say Jermaine Dupri, Will Smith, they definitely going to get their day. I'm going to say one of them going to be next. Out of Will Smith or Jermaine. Some telling me Jermaine Dupri going to be next. Know why? He was at the same event as Tyler Perry. And I cursed all their ass. That's right. Guess who was there to pay homage to Quincy Jones? Because the truth is, Jermaine Dupri went to the tribute. Dr. Dre went to the tribute. Quincy Jones was their hero, and they really went for the tribute. Then you're going to see all the accused are touching on people. So I'm going to say, Jermaine Dupri, you going to be next, bro. You next. Atlanta's next. How we know that? Tyler Perry. When Tyler Perry's in Atlanta, now he put the spotlight on Jermaine Dupri. Can we imagine how many people Jermaine Dupri touched on since 1991? Can we imagine that shit? When he was a fake-ass CEO put in a position. L.A. Reid was touching on Jermaine Dupri, Chris Cross, Bow Wow, all of them. He just let Jermaine run the show because L.A. Reid was touching on Jermaine Dupri. You don't get in that executive seat unless you get your nuts felt on. Get it? Lady, you don't get in that seat unless you turn your tongue into a licking machine. That's the only way you win in this game. Only way you gonna win. So, enough of these dry-ass, corny-ass people. Because when you notice, they all in their 50s. They all fucking old. In the real world, 50s is young. In their world, they've been freaky for 30 years. So they ain't young. They old and they like fresh meat. When they 50 in that game, they want 20s and 30s. They want some fresh meat. Now you see when they was going to the gym, they was going for a reason. Because Tyler Perry like thighs. Tyler Perry, let's confirm it one more time for your fans. All your fans are subscribed to Netflix right now, Tyler Perry. This for them. This for all y'all subscribed to Tyler Perry. all his websites. Let's read it. Since they want to talk all this black talk, let's say it again. Why do black people always talk about racism, but they don't never talk about rapism? You ever noticed that yet? Are they the main rapists? Are they the main sexual abusers? Are they the most tush ticklers? I think so, y'all. Yeah. Let's look at this. Things already took a dark turn. Derek claimed Perry greeted him warmly, but quickly started a sexual charge conversation, like asking him if he likes it rough in bed, and then grabbed Derek by the throat, saying how excited you just got. He trying to say he gave that man a hard on? Derek said he pushed Tyler Perry away. He gave him the football stiff arm, pushed his ass. Get off of me. All right, and Tyler walked away. And that was the end of that alleged incident. The lawsuit includes years of text messages allegedly sent by between both men. So they was sexing each other back and forth for years. For instance, One reads, Tyler Perry allegedly said, no straight man will be going on walks with you or cooking dinner for you unless they wanted to F you. I would F you. That's what Tyler Perry said to the man allegedly. Let's go. What else Tyler said? Let's get this clarity before we go. Derek says he feared his career would be derailed if he flatly rejected Tyler. So instead, he told him he just wanted, he wasn't the sexual type. He's not into sex right now. But he was always terrified he'd lose his job if he complained of sexual harassment. Why? You had a proof. Even so-called gay men, they don't like being harassed. They don't like that. All right? Period. Because remember what I said. It's a difference. Outright gay men are not perverts. Outright gay men, they mind their business. They know who they like. They know what they like. It's not the outright gay men that are the perverts. It's all the ones in the closet. Now, do your mathematics. Did you know it's actually more gay men in the closet than the ones that's out? All right, then. Now you see how many people are being freaky, right? Well, it wouldn't be all these trans. It wouldn't be all these so-called men that's fruity if it was a lot of down low men messing with them. So that's your proof. It might be more men in the closet than it's actually men that dress up. Huh? Did you get it? They were all in the closet together. The ones that dress up, they came out. The other ones, they still in the closet. They the ones being exposed to diddytrial and Tyler Perry case. T.D. Jakes also is being sued by somebody, a man. T.D. Jakes is sued by a man right now as we speak also. Guess what? They still watch Tyler Perry. They still watch T.D. Jakes. And they still covered up for Diddy. Because the secret is the whole black entertainment has a love for pink dildos. So they was talking about black people, but really they love pink. You got it now, y'all? They all love pink dildos than black skin. All right? It's a fact. So we're going to leave it at that. This ain't personal. It's called, when you live in a lie, you're going to get exposed. That's it. I ain't do shit to Tyler Perry. He did it to himself. I'm lying. Because when I saw this picture, and I said, you're going to pay for trolling my grandmother, I said he going to pay for playing with that black church. Here's the proof. On that note, y'all, who laughing now? Who laughing now? My grandmother. That's who laughing. That's right. Only time y'all gonna see a real man is never. Only image y'all got of a real man. So now you see, they kept saying, ain't no father in the household. Ain't no black man in the household. Well, you had a black man to look up to for 10 years. Do you now want to accept the truth? Y'all had a black man to look up to. Now look what you got. Salute, y'all. When it's all over with, I promise y'all, no more of these conversations. When they dumbass finish and they stop getting embarrassed, I won't have to talk about race. But I was lied to. I was told this was my culture. I was told that they were my leaders. They were smart. They were somebody to follow. But being that they didn't do shit for their community, being that things are worse than before they showed their face, here's what you got left. Did the world get better after Tyler Perry movies, or did it get worse? Let's go to the Hall of Judgment. Did the world get better after Tyler Perry or worse for you black people? Did it get better or worse? Pick one. Now you're going to look at all your failures. Since you got all these celebrities, did it get better or worse? Since T.D. Jakes was a black preacher, did it get better or worse? See, to me like y'all had it better when y'all was getting hung on trees. It looked to me like when y'all couldn't go sit at restaurants, y'all stayed in y'all fucking place. Ever since that white man let y'all off that chain, y'all have proven to be nothing but dogs, goats, and animals. Y'all were on a plantation and y'all got raised like animals. And y'all mentality is still animals. Because the master raised y'all to be fucking animals. And you gonna stay an animal. Only thing in this game, y'all animals with money. That's about it. Animals with money. So like I said, y'all, there ain't no role models. Teach your kids, don't never be like them. On that note, we're going to get out of here. 1. certified thigh rubbers, thigh fondlers, y'all. To the point that Tyler once again invited him to his Atlanta home. No, we gonna find this shit when Tyler slid up in that bed. Let's go. Tyler invited him to his Atlanta home and accepted, hoping to build a friendship that would lead to more acting gigs. But according to the suit, while there, Derek drank too much and ended up sleeping in the guest room. In the docs obtained by TMZ, Derek claims Tyler got into bed with him and started touching his thighs. Although he rejected the advances that night, he claimed Tyler remained interested. All right? Snuck in the room like a goddamn certified pedophile. All right? And somehow, those Geppettos always wear them same shades. We out. Shout out to all the new people. Everybody that found this channel. Everybody subscribe. Everybody that leave comments. Send cash apps. Participate in the chat room. Salute to all of y'all. The people I miss. Salute to everybody, y'all. Appreciate everybody. We live. Enjoy your day. Tyrese. Tyrese. What's up? That toy right there means Geppetto. That toy means LeBron James will come in your child room and play with him. That's what that means. All right? That's what that means. The Hollywood lifestyle. See, Bashir is only one that got exposed. We don't know how many people Tyler Perry did that to. Y'all know Tyler Perry put a lot of gay people in his movies, and they was getting them gay models. They were doing the same shit. Diddy, Tyler Perry, all of them deal with the same exact pipeline, y'all. They all, when you understand family, when you look at every city in America, every rich superstar, and didn't know they all connected, and they all live by the same code, same system, then you will see how many victims they actually got. You got to put New York, Philly, Detroit, Chicago, Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? California. You got to put all that shit together. You know how many people they abuse? You look at everywhere they go tour at. Anywhere they go tour at, abuse. People with the shit. Managers, stylists, designers, all of that shit, y'all. When I say this, all they ass, it's so many of them, y'all. It's an army of them. It's a nation of their ass. Yes, it is. And they all watching y'all, and they all cover that shit up. That's right. They gonna talk about everything else. They ain't gonna talk about no abuse. So in the last day of 2030, you will know with the shit because they ain't gonna talk about no abuse. Period. I'm talking about man abuse, and I'm talking about minor abuse. Minor abuse and sex trafficking. All right? That's called holding people against their will. Yeah. If they ain't talking about that, you should know what time it is.